George Ensle. If you Google George Ensle, you'll find in Wikipedia that George began his career as a teenager performing in the 1960s in the Houston folk club scene at legendary venues, legendary certainly to us, like Sand Mountain, Anderson Fair, and the Red Brick Floor, and the Old Quarter, where he shared stages and swapped songs with artist friends who would later go on to become iconic on the national and world stage. Names like, and I just want to know, because for Bill, for me, for George, these people are like folk heroes of Texas, but I'm very curious. So if you recognize the name Townes Van Zandt, a few people do. Guy Clark? Oh yeah, okay. Billy Joe Shaver? Jerry Jeff Walker? Okay. Well, these are some of the folks when they were very young and very first starting, and George was as well, that they all hung out together in Houston. And I envy that opportunity in your life. Along the way, he worked with fellow Texas legends like Eric Taylor, Bill Staines, Vince Bell, Don Sanders, Bill Cade, Nancy Griffith, and Richard Dobson. George has been performing and songwriting for over 50 years, and in 2017, he was inducted into the Houston Folk Music Archives at Rice University. He has won numerous awards for songwriting, including the very coveted and prestigious Kerrville New Folk Songwriting Competition in 1977. And just so you know, that competition was established in 1972 by Peter Yarrow of Peter, Paul, and Mary. But more than anything else, George has won respect and admiration of generations of Texas songwriters who have followed in his footsteps. It has been said of George that he is a song painter whose creations blend reverence and compassion with a healthy dose of wit and wisdom. A fellow by the name of Townes Van Zandt, a few of you have heard of him, once said that George Ensle was one of his favorite songwriters. Not bad bona fides, I'd say. So please welcome back to Schreiner University, George Ensle.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, George, would you like to start with the song? Play
Sure.
anything you want. This might be the only time all evening you can play anything you want. Well, maybe not, but go ahead.
Well, let's see. You had mentioned Townes Van Zandt. Townes was one of my mentors, really. Yeah, I wrote this song for Townes. It's called The Troubadour. When his fingers ring the silver string, his spirits sing on golden wing, words to fly you from your world of care, words to tie you to people everywhere. He's a troubadour, he's lost in his song, about that road we're traveling on. May he find love between the lines, high above him, sweet sunshine. He's a city street, he's a country mile, lines cut deep around his smile. He's bars and stars, a boy and a man who goes too far for a one-night stand. But he's a troubadour, lost in his song about that road we're traveling on. May he find love between the lines, and high above him, sweet sunshine. Ragged as the wind, pure as the snow, no place to stay, and everywhere to go. He leaves for no reason, a home behind, and finds a way to make it right. The troubadour, lost in his song, about that road we're traveling on. May he find love between the lines, high above him, sweet sunshine.